Hi, my name is Madeline White, and I'm a DPhil student in the History of Science and Medicine at the University of Oxford. Prior to my postgraduate work, I actually completed degrees in both history and physics, but decided that rather than spending hours in the lab looking at sort of batteries and various ends of wires, I would delve into the history of science, and now I study the Dubois collection held at the Oxford University Herbarium and look at the ways that it can reveal the ties between early modern science and early modern empire in Britain. I would say my research process is different from most historians. While I do spend a lot of time in places like the British Library and the Royal Society archives, the thing that I spend the most time doing is actually sitting in the herbaria and leafing through each individual page of the herbarium. The herbarium is very different from what people might traditionally think historians can use as evidence. It is not something with lots of writing. It is not filled with personal narrative or explicit details. It's a lot of really small things that really only come together in a cohesive version. One of my goals actually is to make a digital recreation of the collection that can piece all of these things together, showing how one single page can bring in documents from the trade minister asking for customs releases that were sent to Charles Dubois, the records of ship travels from India all the way to Europe, and even the work of local individuals in India who were used as collectors and had endowed knowledge to these European actors that was then transported across the Atlantic and written down inside the pages of these scientific collections.